So it looks like millennial ADHD is getting more recognized day by day, which is awesome. But being 36, diagnosed 18 months ago, and reflecting on my childhood after diagnosis, I want to share my personal experience of what that journey looks like and I guess my reflections on it. A bit of context, maybe you can relate. I wasn't the quiet kid in school. By no means. I was the dude who was loud, full of energy, personality, loved to keep friends. But the reality with that too, though, I was also making bad decisions. I failed school. I wasn't very good at school whatsoever. I probably could have been, which is one of the things that I think about after my recent ADHD diagnosis, right? But the reality is, for 30 years of my life and whatever I can remember, up until the point of diagnosis, I was building things to try and keep up with ADHD, but I was also questioning on why I was the way that I was. And, a lot of questions on why I couldn't concentrate, why I couldn't make decisions, looking back to my childhood and why I wasn't able to continue going forth with my golfing profession, why I was not able to actually focus in classes on the things that I love to enjoy. And we're so at that point, or over a period of time until now, which is excellent that it's getting more recognized, it was all about, well, you're just a naughty kid. You had to put your head down and focus, right? That's changing, which is awesome. But a big thing of that until I was diagnosed, that was the only question. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I put my head down on my mind all the time? Now, I'm not saying when you get diagnosed that thing goes away. It actually becomes a bit of a different story, especially for me, from my personal experience. When I was diagnosed, I can't put into words the actual satisfaction from recognizing that ADHD was obviously a major contribution to my childhood, right? But the problem now is what happens if this was diagnosed earlier? Would I have been a successful golfer? Would I have gone through school, right? Those are all the questions that I'm managing internally and with my professionals that I'm working with to try and help me overcome those thoughts now, because it's changed the narrative of how my mind thinks. So there's a short snippet on just how I'm thinking currently after being diagnosed. I'd love to hear if you're a millennial or of any age group that maybe up until this point maybe questioning getting diagnosed with ADHD or have recently got diagnosed. So love to hear your thoughts down below and talk more.